Yeah, Haley, that can be a struggle. That's for sure when you're traveling and talking about temperatures that cold. Haley, you mentioned the fact that it's an Arctic blast on the way as well. I want you to look at these numbers too, by the way, because this is like that type of temperature where you walk outside and it literally is painful. Right? You look at Park Rapids, Minnesota. If you're not familiar with where that is, it's basically in between Fargo and beautiful Bemidji. 40 below zero is the current wind chill temperature. And look at Thieves River Falls at 40 below as well. Here's beautiful Bemidji at 38 and 37 respectively toward Grand Marais. It is cold outside. And I understand this is Minnesota, but I feel like even for Minnesota this early, it's chilly, right? Actual air temperature, so this does not take into account the winds. International Falls, 16 below zero is what it feels like. I'm going to do my best not to complain through this forecast. So I'm going to say this would be a great morning. And to give yourself that extra hot cup of coffee, the extra hot chocolate, maybe a little mix of the both. I'm telling you, that tastes really good, by the way. And it's one of the reasons why northern and western parts of not just Minnesota, but northeast parts of North Dakota, that's extreme cold warnings that are in place. Makes sense when you're waking up to 40 below wind chills, right? Forecast lows for today. So these are actual air temperatures up north, 14 below in the Twin Ports. That's Duluth is what we're expecting. And check this out. Here's the temperature. You factor in those winds in Fargo, and it's going to feel through this morning like 20 to 30 below in Fargo. Minneapolis, St. Paul, the biggest city in the land of 1,000 or 10,000 lakes, right? Going to feel like 20 to 25 below. Milwaukee, 15 below. And even my friends and family in Chicago this morning, it is going to feel like 5 below zero. Haley, I'm trying to think about another really good way to wrap this up and say, when it's really cold like this, sometimes I like to take super hot showers.
Yeah.
And it makes me kind of, just for a moment, feel like I'm in Florida. Just for that moment.
I feel like Florida may be the only place that you can go to really escape the cold.
That's right.
Because it's really not exclusive just to the north. As a matter of fact, spots down south, they're under their own levels of winter or cold weather watches, especially for a spot like South Carolina. These cold temperatures are really going to be settling in. So for Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, they're also running 15 to 20 degrees below average for the weekend, jumping into the early part of this work week. Extreme cold warning for spots along Appalachia. A lot of that has to do with elevation. But look, we've got cold weather advisories for Alabama, Huntsville, Birmingham, down towards Montgomery. So anywhere north of the I-20 corridor, you're probably looking at some level of cold weather advisory. Then we also have an extreme cold watch for locations like Myrtle Beach, Charleston, Wilmington, North Carolina, which I'm sure you're thinking, okay, why is there an extreme cold watch down south? But then if you head over to Minnesota, that's where you have an extreme cold warning. What's going on here? It's all about where you're at and what the locals are used to. So the criteria is different everywhere you are across the country. So in order to get a cold weather advisory, temperatures across portions of South Carolina into Georgia, they have to be at 15 degrees. Columbia, about 10 degrees, 5 degrees if you head north, jumping into North Carolina. Right now, the temperatures for this morning are expected, with the wind chill added here, to be about 9 or 10 degrees, which is why they have that extreme cold watch. So again, it is all relative to where you're at, but it is the first extreme cold watch that was issued with wind chills as low as 5 degrees possible. I think it'll be a little bit warmer than that, but still, the National Weather Service out of the area advised you to wear gloves. So I would take their advice. You're probably going to need it. Here's all the different types of cold weather alerts that we're already seeing right now. Extreme cold warning, dangerously cold temperatures, wind chill values. That's kind of coupling them up together. Extreme cold watch is dangerously cold temperatures and wind values are possible. So we're getting close to that zone. And then you have a cold weather advisory, seasonably cold temperatures and wind chills that are going to be feeling much cooler than average. Forecast high for tomorrow. If you're along the I-10 corridor, hey, Michael, you like that warm weather? Go to Jacksonville, 74. For Nashville, 24 degrees, the wind coming out of the north. It'll be a drier air as well, which will feel nice. It'll feel like a truly crisp December morning. But for some of those folks who like to escape down south, maybe not exactly what the doctor ordered, I guess, go all the way south to Miami. Maybe Brian Norcross will go and hang out with you.
Yeah, I was going to say, because Jacksonville, I'm sorry, but a wind chill of 30 ain't doing it. How